So we're currently about 15 hours away from the release of the new events. And 5 more hours from now is going to be the data mine. So you guys that are watching this in about 4 to 5 hours are laughing like, Kimo, you got it wrong. Haha. Well, it is what it is, my man. We got to make that YouTube content. Get what I'm saying? So, as always, it's time for prediction. Let's assume what we got with Alsace, the Iris Libre, or Libra. I'm not. Whatever. Ultra rare battleship. So I'm gonna assume as of right now, this ship is not for bossing. I know it's crazy, and this is probably 100% wrong, but since we just got Soyuz, I'm gonna go ahead and say this ship is not for bossing. Now I say this because this ship is very, very similar to what we have already. If you guys go here, we go to, I think these ships here, battleship. Check it out, guys. Alsace, right, is very similar to Champagne and Gascogne. Not with the blue hair, but because they're kind of robotic. So like Android kind of stuff. You know, like Android 18. The character that all of us boomers had the hots for when we were very, very young. Don't deny it, because it's true. Alright? So I'm thinking if these three characters are going to be very, very similar, they're going to have similar kits. Now, if you guys don't know, Gascogne and Champagne are preloaded focused battleships. So kind of heavy on just shooting things out very fast and doing some damage. Now, these ships aren't the best because they don't have the strongest of barrages. Now, they fire very, very fast. That's good in some scenarios. But for the most part, they're just shooting things but no barrages. So I feel Alsace is also going to be a preloaded battleship, but she's going to come with two. Now I know it sounds weird, two preloaded shots at the beginning, but I think it's going to be like a shot and then another shot like a second or two after the first one goes off, and then becomes her normal reload. So by doing this, if she's a double preloaded battleship, that's going to be very, very good OS content. Now, I'm going to assume that she has a decent barrage as well too, because as of right now, Champagne and Gascogne don't have the best barrages. So I'm hoping her barrage at least has some kind of impact to it. Otherwise, it doesn't matter if she's double preloaded. It's still going to lag behind, say, ships like New Jersey, who has been a very, very good mob ship for a while now. So that's what I'm thinking is going to be one of her kits, because up until now, most if not all French battleships have some kind of preloaded kit in them. I'm going to expect the same thing from Alsace, but it's going to be double preloaded. Now I also think she's going to have some kind of a kit which makes Gascogne and Champagne more viable, or some kind of buff for them. I say this because for the longest of time now, Gascogne and Champagne aren't considered like the top of the top battleships. Now I know Gascogne has been around for a very long time. She came out essentially when FTG came out, and I don't think anyone paid attention to Gascogne because even if you don't pay attention to FTG, Georgia was available as well too, which is a much better battleship compared to Gascogne. Gascogne was just there essentially. She didn't really do much. She was just there. Now Champagne as well too. She came out. She had a little bit of a spotlight. Like she has some usage because of Richelieu buffing her, and with the 457, not 457, 460, I believe, the Yamato gun was a decent use on her, but not the best. You saw some use of her, but her barrage is just so bad that you don't really use her much either. Alsace is going to probably have something in her kit which makes it so these ships get either more firepower or some kind of better barrages or something, because those two ships right now are very, very lacking. And I think Alsace, what she can bring to the table to make the French fleet more viable, is some way to make it so preloaded battleships have some kind of damage to it without making them too powerful. Because the thing is, if you give preloaded ships a very powerful barrage, it basically neglects the ships we have already, because preload damage is very, very powerful. Spitting out damage as fast as possible is the name of the game in Azur late in 2024. So having that kind of kit can definitely make a lot of the friendships much more viable, and I could definitely see that happening for Alsace kit. But I think it's safe to assume that's all she's gonna get. She may bring some kind of crazy utility for the most part, but as of right now, I don't see her being like anything spectacular, because we got Soyuz just now, and them releasing 2 crazy battleships is kind of rare. I know we had like Vanguard and Musashi back to back, which are meta ships for the longest of time now. But Alsace is just in a weird position, because I honestly think she's going to be a preloaded battleship. And as of right now, preloaded battleships aren't like the best for end game content aside from OS, because everyone cares about boss damage right now. So if she is crazy good, then I'm happy. But I'm going to go ahead and assume that her kit is probably focused on mob clearing. And she's going to be like, she's going to be alright. But we'll see though. I think Magador is going to be the crazy ship from this banner. Whatever this thing right here. Yeah, Magador is going to be crazy right here. Just like the Guam and Laffy 2 event, I could definitely see her being some kind of OP destroyer. I have to see, but up until now though, Shimakaze, Laffy 2 have been excellent destroyers and makes content like World 14 much easier. So yeah, we're gonna have to see. She does have a like a chain axe. I don't know what you want to call it, like a grapple with an axe on it, but I gotta see more of her. I don't know what to assume for this ship though. Probably something that's like more durable with more damage, some kind of cease like crowd control, like a stun or something. But yeah, I think she's gonna be the hot ship from this banner. Not Alsace, but I think Magador. But we'll have to see. If they do make Alsace great, then hey, I'm all for it. That's what I'm here for. If I see a good ship, it makes content much more enjoyable. Alright, so anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Let me know what you guys think about her kit. I know there's a lot of people that are into history or whatever that probably knows more about her kit than me. So go ahead and share that in the comments. And again, by the time you guys are watching this, about 4 hours from when this video releases, there's going to be data mines out. You guys can look those up, see what her kit is going to be, and then you could be like, oh, that's going to be really OP or something. Or, haha, Kimo got it wrong or whatever. So, yeah. I'm not really good at guessing this kit because it's different. But if they bring something unique to the table, then I'm all for it, because as of right now, all the battleships we have is just damage aside from Vanguard, and it's just one power creep over another power creep, and it's just a contest right now to see which battleship can get into the top 3 slots. Like, there's a battle right now between Vanguard, Bismarck II, Musashi, and Soyuz. Yeah, it's a rough spot right now. So if they can make it different, then hey, that's great. Anyways, enjoy the video, guys. I'm out of here, and I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next video.